Hey guys, what's up? My name is Midway. Welcome to this video where we are going to be looking at all the changes that happened today on the 9.2 PTR for Holy Paladin, as well as making a little bit of a recap of all the changes so far, so let's go. So there is two things that happened today. First, there was a 6% buff to all the healing across the board for Holy Paladin. Pretty nice, especially when you take into account the nerf we just got to wings. That went down from being a 30% buff to damage, healing and critical strike to only being a 20% buff to those things. This change is moving away a little bit of power away from wings onto the base toolkit of Holy Paladin, but I don't believe it is offsetting the severity of the nerf to wings. I think this 6% buff is just not enough and it still results in an overall net nerf to our healing. Now another thing that happened is there was a change to the tier set. The 4-piece has gone down to being a 100% chance to reduce the cooldown of wings every time you hit somebody with Light of Dawn to only being a 50% chance, so that means that it's kind of RNG now. I think this change is very bad. I think they should have rather nerfed the CD, the cooldown reduction from the tier set from 2 seconds to only 1 second when you hit a target with Light of Dawn. I think this way it's way more inconsistent. RNG is never a good thing, especially in a video game like WoW. Even though we have RNG everywhere, healers like planning ahead. Is one of the good things about being a healer is you can plan ahead your cooldowns, and the result of that might be catastrophic. It also happens for DPS, but depending on the level you play at, it's much more or less impactful in the outcome of the fight. For healers, usually this is a much bigger thing. And the fact that this might mean that you get wings or you don't get wings when you expect them to, it's really bad. I think this change is absolute shit. I think they should have just made it so that if they want to nerf this, they should have just made it so that the cooldown reduction is 1 second instead of 2 seconds. That would have been the same effect, but at least they would have kept things consistent. I don't like this change whatsoever. So all in all, the changes are kind of dog shit. I hate the change to the tier set. I think the RNG there is just absolute dog shit. It's not fun, and I think we'd much rather have it be a deterministic system and just, if you want to cut it in half, just make it 1 second instead of 2 seconds. I think everybody would have preferred that. In any case, the 6% healing buff is good, but it's not offsetting the nerfs to wings. And we were already kind of struggling healing. This is just a meme about all the changes and how they compounded on top of each other during the 9.2 PTR cycle. We went from doing this much healing to this much healing. It's just not accurate, but whatever, you get the point. We were already kind of shitty in terms of overall HPS, and now we're kind of being brought down even more. It kind of doesn't make sense, but whatever. The buff is nice. It's kind of moving the power away from wings onto the base toolkit. If that's what they want to do, let them do it. I don't care. So to summarize all the changes so far up to this date on the 9.2 PTR to Holy Paladin, there's the following. Judgment Hammer of Wrath, Holy Shock, Ashen Hallow and the Ashen Hallow Conduit had been already nerfed by 12% on the damage department, and the healing of Ashen Hallow had gone down by 15%. Now there's been a buff to all our healing spells by 6%, so that is offsetting a little bit of the nerf to Ashen Hallow. And we had already been nerfed by 10% when it comes to wings. They had gone down from being a 30% buff to healing, critical strike and damage down to being a 20% buff to those things. This is also being offset a little bit with that 6% buff to the healing of all our spells. And then after all that, the tier set has been changed from being a 100% chance to reduce the cooldown of wings by 2 seconds to only being a 50% chance. So that is the list of all the changes. Let me know what you guys think about them in the comments. Let me know what you think about the state of Holy Paladin going into 9.2, how you feel about it, how you feel about having to re-roll to Shaman to play high-end Mythic Plus. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. I'm also streaming on twitch.tv/MidwayEU if you want to check out that. I'll be doing some high keys when it comes to 9.2, and I'll also be streaming my rating and such. So I'll see you guys there. And yep, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you later. Bye.